สวัสดีค่ะขอต้อนรับนะคะคุณผู้ชมนะคะที่รับชมการถ่ายทอดสดนะคะ Facebook Live ของหน้าเพจนะคะมหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตค่ะแล้ววันนี้ถ่ายทอดสดโดย Wisdom Flix นะคะมหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตเช่นเดียวกันค่ะวันนี้เป็นบรรยากาศนะคะของรอบนะคะคัดเลือกก่อนที่จะไปชิงชนะเลิศกันนะคะในวันที่ 7 ตุลาคมนี้ค่ะวันนี้ตัวแทนน้องๆนักศึกษาในโครงการพัฒนาสร้างผู้นำนิสิตนักศึกษารุ่นใหม่ในเวทีโลกนสม.รุ่นที่ 1 ทั้งหมด 12 คนนะคะจะมีการคัดเลือกนะคะแสดงความสามารถในการกล่าวสุนทรพจน์ในหัวข้อที่เกี่ยวข้องกับบทบาทของเยาวชนในอาเซียนนะคะในการที่จะตระหนักรับรู้ปัญหาเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของสภาพแวดล้อมสิ่งแวดล้อมการแก้ไขปัญหาต่างๆบนโลกใบนี้นั่นเองค่ะซึ่งนะคะตลอดนะคะ3วันที่ผ่านมานี้นะคะก็ได้มีกิจกรรมการเทรนนิ่งนะคะฝึกทั้งในด้านของการดึงศักยภาพของตนเองแล้วก็รวมไปถึงการพัฒนานะคะการทำสุนทรพจน์นะคะให้เป็นไปอย่างมืออาชีพแล้วก็สร้างสรรค์มีประโยชน์มีพลังนะคะและสุดท้ายคือการฝึกบุคลิกภาพในการนำเสนอด้วยซึ่งผลของการฝึกทั้ง3วันจะเป็นอย่างไรนะคะวันนี้น้องๆก็จะได้แสดงความสามารถให้เห็นกันและเราจะได้ผู้ที่จะก้าวเข้าไปสู่รอบชิงชนะเลิศทั้งสิ้นจำนวน8คนจาก12คนในวันนี้ค่ะและวันนี้นะคะวิธีการของเรานะคะเราก็จะให้น้องๆได้มีเวลาในการกล่าวสุนทรพจน์คนละ3นาทีนะคะโดยจะมีคณะกรรมการนะคะที่อยู่ทั้งที่โรงแรมสันทาราที่จังหวัดฉะเชิงเทราแล้วก็จะมีทั้งคณะกรรมการผู้ทรงคุณวุฒิที่รับชมผ่าน Facebook Live อยู่ด้วยนะคะซึ่งวันนี้นะคะเราได้รับเกียรติจากท่านรองอธิการบดีฝ่ายกิจการนักศึกษามหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตรองศาสตราจารย์ดร.กฤษทองเลิศนะคะให้เกียรติมาเป็นประธานอยู่ในการคัดเลือกในวันนี้ด้วยนะคะอยู่ทางด้านโน้นค่ะปรบมือด้วยค่ะค่ะอีกท่านหนึ่งนะคะผู้ช่วยศาสตราจารย์ดร.สรพงษ์วงศ์ธีรธรค่ะผู้อำนวยการสำนักงานกิจการนักศึกษามหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตค่ะและอีกท่านหนึ่งคลุกคลีอยู่กับเรานะคะคุณรสรินทร์เทพวรรณนะคะผู้เป็นพิธีกรและผู้ประกาศนะคะจากสถานีโทรทัศน์ NHK World ค่ะแล้วก็ยังเป็นพิธีกรของเรานะคะใน Wisdom Flix นะคะแล้วก็รวมไปถึงเป็นโคชชิ่งนะคะเป็นฐานะผู้เชี่ยวชาญในด้านของภาษาอังกฤษด้วยนะคะแล้วก็วันนี้ดิฉันอาจารย์ลูกปัดนะคะดร.ทอแสงรัศมีธีทักแก้วก็เหมือนเป็นพี่เลี้ยงนะอยู่กับน้องๆมาตลอด3วันวันนี้ก็ส่งพลังให้ทุกคนด้วยนะคะทีนี้วิธีการใครจะมาก่อนหลังในวันนี้นะคะเราจะใช้การจับฉลากนะคะจับฉลากแล้วให้เวลาเตรียมตัวนิดนึงนะคะแล้วก็จะเริ่มในการกล่าวสุนทรพจน์น้องๆจะต้องเดินขึ้นเวทีแล้วก็ไปกล่าวใช้เวลา3นาทีนะคะไม่ให้เป็นการเสียเวลาเรามาเริ่มกันที่คนแรกเลยดีกว่านะคะใครอยากเป็นคนแรกคะไม่มีใครสบตาเลยนะคะดูนะคะคนแรกอยู่ในมือแล้วนะคะน้องพฤทธิพงศ์สัมพันธ์พรค่ะจากคณะเทคนิคการแพทย์มหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตออสตินค่ะปรบมือหน่อยนะคะ
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Good morning, everybody. It's an honor to be here. My name is Pratipong Sampanpon. Do you remember last time using plastic? Last month? Yesterday? Or even right now? And where else the plastics are? In the ocean? Your surrounding? Or maybe already inside your body? These plastics cause a lot of problem. I am a medical technology student. I believe in science. And someone say, global warming, it's a myth. Or some says, it will end the world. I don't believe in either because I believe in science, reality, and proofs are clear. According to climate.nasa.org, illustrate 5 decades of change to Greenland glaciers. So this is the problem. Miranda Wang and Jeannie Yao, Chinese Canadian students, have identified a new bacteria that can break down the nasty plastic compound into water within 24 hours. You can see I am so looking into this. I'm passionate about this. And initially, I doubted it, that this tiny little organism can solve the big problem. But their research have published and getting attention all over the world. As you can see, people are awake, and I believe in human brains' power and innovation. We are almost at the end of 2019. It's the time for us to remind ourselves that this planet Earth is our home, and we have to protect it. So, the real question is what you can do. No matter the method it is, bring it out, create. Thank you.
ขอบคุณนะคะ ออสตินนะคะเป็นคนแรกของวันนี้นะคะขอบคุณค่ะคนต่อไปนะคะทำได้ดีนะคะให้กำลังใจคนต่อไปนะคะใครอยากได้สบตาอาจารย์นะคะยาลินเต็มรัตน์นะคะจากคณะศิลปศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยเทคโนโลยีพระจอมเกล้าเจ้าคุณทหารราชกระบังค่ะ
Would you believe that the blue sky can change to the red sky in one day? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yalin Temrat. The red sky, what happened? It last 2 months ago at Sumatra Island. The smoke covered all the area and spread to another country. You can see this normally as a new in every single years that talk about the fire forests in Indonesia, Sumatra Island. It shocked me a lot that 80% of fire are from human. So I have question with myself that why they hurt their lung. Is it necessary or they have no choice? If they really have no choice, should we let it continue to the next 10 years, 15 years, 100 years, or we could fix it now? I was just wondering if the government could find the best way to solve this problem, not just in case of fire, but go and talk with the local. Ask them what is the problem, what is the point, how the both of you can fix it, and the picture of the forest fire. Animals are running to save their life. Students who are your next future, wearing mask, go to school. Would like you that one day to grow up with the forest fire new in every single years. All of this picture will go on the way if the government and the local talk to each other, help and solve this problem. The tree is the best machine in this world. So I would say that the tree can be the animal habitat. They can absorb the carbon dioxide, give us oxygen, give us the air. And then some tree have a fruit, so we can eat it. There are a lot of benefits, so why we still hurt them? If you cannot go outside and stop the fire, we have a lot of actions in social media. We're sharing a picture, we're talking about forest fire, that how worth is this? But you know your hand is more benefit than that. You can plant the tree. So, I would say that this is the time that we have to renovate a wonderful home. If you say no, who's gonna say yes? Thank you.
ต่อไปนะคะคุณหมอถิตาพรมิตรอุปถัมภ์นะคะนักศึกษาคณะแพทยศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยนวมินทราธิราชค่ะ
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Thitapon Midupatam, and I am here today to talk about plastic waste. But before we start, I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Did you know that there is a project to seek a new settlement at Mars? And is it reasonable enough to move from this precious Earth to Mars because of what? Of the pollution we made? Because of the plastic waste we made to this Earth and turned this place into a big dumpster? Is it really necessary? We can't deny that plastic has merged into our daily lives. We use plastic bags, plastic cups, and plastic straws every single day. Well, let's do a quick math here. There is 1 trillion of plastic waste produced annually across the globe, which means there is 3 billion of plastic waste produced each day, which means 2 millions per minute. That's a lot of number, right? And after that, where does plastic go? This plastic will eventually turn to waste, and they will be burned and produce a lot of hydrocarbons such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane. These are greenhouse gases which cause climate change and global warming and affect us right now. As you can see, there is a flooded in northeast of Thailand. There is storm coming in south. There is retreats of ice and glacier at Antarctic and harmful a lot of wildlife because it destroyed their habitats. This change kills. It's not heal, it's killing. Moreover, recently, The Guardian has reported that there is a microscopic of plastic fibers that fell from the sky. Basically, it is raining in plastic. And it is critical, it's not normal. And to be honest, I am scared. I am scared for myself, I am scared for my family, and the most, I am scared that my children has to live in a place like this. Are we gonna wait until we're drowning in plastic? Are we gonna wait until we become in danger? Well, I say no. It is the time we defend our land. This is where our ancestor has built for us. And what can we do? Well, starting with yourself. I know it is not easy, but it's not hard. Stick to the motto, reduce, reusing, and recycle. This is the core of how you manage your plastic. Just like that. Leaving to Mars won't save humanity if we still behave the same way we do to Earth. Starting with yourself right now before it is too late. Thank you.
คนต่อไปนะคะคุณหมอนะคะ นิชยาพันรัตน์นะคะจากวิทยาลัยนานาชาติมหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตนะคะปามี่ค่ะ
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nishaya Panrat. Leaders try to speak of their power and their solutions. But nobody can take actions and make seriously change. UN Climate Action Summit 2019 picked up the Paris Agreement that 59 countries will rely on a policy. But there is no penalty if one do not follow. So leaders, you just can't come up with a plan that you can't get it done. So we should do something and we have to do it now. Climate change. The climate change is a rapidly increase the extreme weather events. Look at Thailand. We are facing the extremely hot weather, floods, storms, and its effect exactly to the human extinctions of plants and animals, and moreover that it can change our geography. From myself, I'm not the only one who concerned about the climate change, but I have a chance to speak today. According to the FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN, state that by 2050, we will face food crisis because the crops will decrease 25%. We all will be suffering. If talking about US and China leaders, they will never hear me. And where are you? How you are going to preserve our planet? As I'm living in Thailand, I'm living in Southeast Asia, and I believe that ASEAN leaders would hear my voice, and it will be loud enough. And the reason why I'm here today is to share my ideas to the ASEAN leaders that you should do something. You just can't come up with a plan that you can't get it done always. We should do something, and we should start it now. Thank you.
ค่ะเข้มข้นขึ้นตื่นเต้นขึ้นอย่างรวดเร็วนะคะ ทุกคนทำได้ดีมากเลยนะคะลำดับต่อไปเลยนะคะ สุธินาทำดีนะคะจากคณะโบราณคดีมหาวิทยาลัยศิลปากรค่ะ
Good morning. My name is Sutina Tamdi. What will you do if one day you wake up in a place where the sky is completely a toxic air, hard to breathe, and only thing that can save your life is respirators and oxygen tanks? This week, PM 2.5 has plagued Bangkok and other parts of Thailand with the average of 178 AQI, which can lead us to detrimental health effects that causes our lung and hearts. But we, the most intelligent species on Earth, are solving the problem by tagging the symptoms. We buy a lot of single-use masks, and we buy a lot of air filter, but we forgot about fixing the root of this problem. According to the IPCC assessment report, the methane gas from digestive process of livestock is 34 times greater than carbon dioxide. And each year, cows release 70 to 120 kilograms of methane. And every day we kill 800,000 of cows. So we create 96 million kilograms of methane. What are we doing? Instead of focusing on buying face masks, how about reducing the consumption of meat? You don't need to give up on eating meat, but you can control how much you eat them. And today, I come up with a little help for you. This application is called Quick Meat. It can track your diet and also show you the daily overview, how much you can reduce eating meat. It is very simple and easy to use. You just tell the application what meat you ate and how many you took. As simple as peeling a banana peel. See, we don't need to step out of our house just to save the world. So, the future is depending on us. We are not only saving the humankind, but we're saving the entire being in this earth. And let's start from just the simplest thing, from ourselves. So, why don't you just pick up your phone and download the application? Thank you.
ค่ะก็ผ่านไปแล้วเกือบครึ่งทางแล้วนะคะเริ่มมีลูกเล่นเยอะขึ้นนะคะสำหรับบางคนที่เหลือก็ตื่นเต้นขึ้นด้วยมาดูต่อเลยดีกว่าเรามาเปลี่ยนบรรยากาศฟังสาวห้าวของเราบ้างนะคะปาริตาสายพันธุ์นะคะนักศึกษาคณะสังคมศึกษามหาวิทยาลัยเกษตรศาสตร์ค่ะ
Good morning, everyone. Before I start my speech, let me tell you something that's a little bit emotional. Last night I was thinking of myself, what am I doing? Why am I preparing this? Because I want to be the speaker. I want to go through the competition. Or I want to be a voice of the climate change. I don't want to find out a story to tell people because I want to be a speaker. I want to tell people the climate change. I want all of you to sit here, stop thinking about how I act or my score, but thinking about a story I'm telling you. Scientists from NASA just discovers bacteria, viruses that live and exist 32,000 years ago. How all this happened? It's not a magic. It's art. What does that mean? It means the ancient deadly disease deep down under permafrost is back on Earth. Throw back to thousands of years, bacteria, viruses was trapped down under the glacier. But right now, it's fight a bit back to us. August 2017, a 12-year-old boy died because anthrax. And this anthrax will disappear for hundreds of years, but now it's back and kill the poor boy. Howard's researchers just discovered a virus called smallpox. And this smallpox was seen last time hundreds of years ago. And it killed thousands of people. And now it's back, hunting us. How can all of these bacteria and virus back? The climate change. The climate change thawing the permafrost. And the permafrost thaws is releasing bacteria and viruses. And these bacteria and viruses release to the water, the ocean, the air, food supply. It doesn't matter where you are. You're in the North America or you're in Asia. We share all of this. We share the ocean. We share the air. The hardest question is, how can we stop it? How can we stop the climate change before all the other deadly disease back? The simple question is hard to answer. But the answer is, you do the simple thing. Go out there, say yes to the campaign that people are trying to push us to do the green things. Say no to the plastic bag. And I know you're scared, I'm scared too. But being scared is okay, because being scared is mean. We are about to do something brave. The brave thing is, we are stop the climate change. It's brave to do that. We are brave to go out and say, I don't want a plastic bag. I love the earth. I love the world. That's brave. And I want to tell you this. Your small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, it can transform the world. Thank you.
มีโทนคึกคักมาแล้วนะคะ นี่เกือบจะลุกไปสู้โลกกู้โลกเลยทีเดียวนะคะต่อมานะคะ เอามาแบบสาวหวานของเรากันบ้างเกรซกัลยากรเกรซคลาร์กนะคะ จากคณะมนุษยศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยศรีนครินทราวิโรจน์ค่ะ
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kalayakon Grace Clark, and today I will be talking about improper waste management. Everyone, please raise your hand if you like street food. So, a lot of you like street food, right? Well, according to the United Nations Environment Program, Southeast Asia is known for our street food culture and our single-use plastic. Our region has one of the fastest growing economies, and alongside that, a pummeling plastic production without proper waste management. According to studies, Southeast Asia creates up to 75% of the plastic waste in our Earth. The Ocean Conservancy states that 8 million tons of plastic waste is thrown into the ocean each day, and half of that coming from Vietnam, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand. Recent news of a whale that has died in Thailand with 80 pieces of plastic stuck to its stomach has caused a lot of controversy and light to this apparent issue. So, what will happen if this issue is not brought to attention? Well, look around. It's happening right now. Air pollution, water pollution, soil contamination, and damage to living beings like you and me. But it doesn't stop there. It causes more problems and will affect the ASEAN community because we will miss out on revenue and business opportunities from recycling and composting. Furthermore, it will affect our tourism because investors and visitors do not want to visit countries that are contaminated and full of waste. Now, the question is, who can solve this and how? Well, the answer? Each and every one of you. We can start by recycling, composting, throwing our waste into the proper bins, and reducing our consumption of plastic. Another thing we can do that is very simple is raise awareness. All we have to do is pick up our smartphones and use them as our voice. We live in a world of social media where we have this amazing platform where our voices, ideas, and thoughts can be shared to millions with just a couple of clicks. So why not use that to benefit us, benefit our Earth, and prolong our time here? So now, ladies and gentlemen, that we know the impact that we can all make, what will you do today? Thank you.
คุณนะคะทุกคนสุดยอดทุกคนเลยกรรมการเลือกไม่ถูกแล้ว นะคะไม่เป็นไรเก่งทุกคนดีทุกคนนะคะทีนี้เหลืออีก 2-3 คนตื่นเต้นไหมวิกเตอร์มีชัยศรีหราชนะคะจากวิทยาลัยนานาชาติมหาวิทยาลัยรังสิต
Footprints. Imprints in which we leave on this earth. Consciously, subconsciously. But there is a footprint in which endangers the earth. My name is Victor Siharath, and I'm here to talk to you today about carbon pollution. Individuals, groups, population, a nation, we all contribute to carbon pollution. Through the daily lives of us burning fossil fuels, from the driving of our cars, to the heating and air conditioning in our houses, to the products on our tables, all require carbon pollution. Let me ask you, how many people are in Thailand? And how many of them drive cars? You probably don't have an accurate number for me, but there is a lot. Now imagine, if every single person drives a car and one person contributes to a copious amount of carbon pollution, what does that mean of our country? What does that mean of our nation? Studies have shown through capital realists, they state that Indonesia is top 12 in carbon pollution in 2017. They accumulated 1.3% of total carbon pollution. Now you're probably wondering, how does that concern with me? I'm not in Indonesia. But we, as an ASEAN community, must support one another. Today, in 2019, Thailand, along with the Philippines, are top runners in carbon footprint. If we do not take actions, adverse effects will happen to our environment. Have you realized that it's getting a little bit hotter? Temperatures are fluctuating. Well, that is because of climate change. ASEAN, as an accumulative temperature, has increased by 1 degree. Now, 1 degree doesn't sound like much, but it's creating severe droughts, bushfires, floodings in areas we never thought possible. And that is because we are not taking action. But it can be changed, and we can make a difference. We have to do carbon reduction strategies. 1, carpool, using mass transport. 2, ensuring that we use alternative energy sources, light, wind, solar. And 3, making sure that we switch off our lights and air conditionings when we do not use them. I believe we can make a change. We unite as ASEAN and we can do it. So please, let me ask you, what kind of footprint do you want to leave for this earth? Thank you.
วิกเตอร์นะคะผ่านไปแล้วนะคะไม่กี่คนนะคะลำดับต่อไปนะคะชูศักดิ์ตุนาค่ะจากวิทยาลัยนานาชาติมหาวิทยาลัยศรีปทุมค่ะ
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chusak Duna. Trees have provided us of two of life essentials, oxygen and food. That means trees are our origin of life. So, but can you imagine if one day all of the trees were to be cut down? Our of life is at danger because of deforestation. In Thailand right now, we can see the adverse effects from deforestation, like two forms of the PM 2.5 pollution, climate change, and the floodings in Ubon Ratchathani. Trees are not only convert the carbon dioxide into oxygen, but they also provide us a barrier for high levels of water. And we remove all the natural barriers, then our health and our safety of life are at risk. According to NASA Earth Repository about the deforestation happens all around the world, with the highest rate happening in Brazil. Approximately 40,000 hectares being within like 15 years. And Indonesia is placed second with approximately 27 and 500,000 hectares, which has had negative impact of ASEAN environmental conditions, and the rates are not decreasing. But there is a solution that we all can do together. It's too easy to take the simple steps to combat deforestation. First, we as an Asian community should come together and plant trees to ensure tree environmental and restoration. Second, restrain from buying products produced by the wood. And finally, we have to recycle the paper and paper products. And I believe that we all here can restore and preserve our trees and our region of life. Thank you.
นะคะก็เหลืออีก3 คนมีแล้วนะคะรู้ตัวแล้วมั้ง การพิชชาคงสุดนะคะนักศึกษาคณะ Business English มหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพค่ะ
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kanpicha Kongsut. How could you stay calm and silent at this moment? The earth is going to apocalypse. We are dying. We are all suffering. Did you know that the global warming has been affecting us for almost 300 years now and still ongoing? And what people are doing right now is being selfish. You may not agree what I just say, but listen to this. The UN mentioned that China, India, and the United States has represented the carbon dioxide global emission. And the civilizations country like US just quit the Paris Agreement just because of what? They think that it's not fair for their political benefits. Also, there was a research about the Southeast Asia traffic say that Thailand are people most willing to spend on the traffic for longest hours. And what could they do instead? They could take public transportation or cycling just to reduce the CO2 to greenhouse. Obviously, it's not easy to change it right now. But if you look back and think deeply, what actually caused the global warming, the climate change, the debris in the ocean? What happened to 1786 glaciers of Mont Blanc mountain that we collapsed soon in Italy? What actually caused the PM 2.5 in Thailand? Is this not what human created? As a new generation and as a student, I want you to start thinking the plastic, the pollution, the carbon dioxide that increases more than population of the earth. Are we gonna live like this? So, there's a tons of solutions that human has been invented for ages about these global warming issues. And I want you to believe in yourself, believe in us, that we can change our intention to make the world great again. Thank you.
ขอบคุณนะคะ เหลือ2 คนนะคะมาลุ้นกันว่าใครจะได้เป็นคนสุดท้ายนะไว้ลองสุดท้ายวีนะคะเชิญนะคะวิศวชิตสิงห์นะคะนักศึกษาคณะแพทยศาสตร์มหาวิทยาลัยสยามค่ะ
Good morning, everyone. My name is Viswajit Pratap Singh, and today I'll be presenting how health are being affected by global warming. Did you know? We often neglect the fact that health and global warming are related to one another. When was the last time when you had lungs full of fresh air? Probably not recently, right? Especially if you're living in Bangkok or Chiang Mai. Because these are the two cities with the highest amount of PM effects. Now, if you've heard the recent news, Bangkok is actually placed at number 1 with the most PM in the atmosphere among the rest of the ASEAN cities. Chiang Mai is not really far behind either. Now, around 3 million people died from PM effects, and 1/3 of that are from the Asian Pacific, according to the WHO research. And the number keeps on adding up. If we don't bring the changes, can you imagine 93% of children in Thailand are breathing polluted air? This could lead to various kinds of health diseases related to respiratory disease, cardiovascular disease. Now, where do you think this is going to lead our next generation to? Definitely, guys, this is the time for change. Stand up, ASEAN students. This is our role to get in. If you want to bring changes, you are the one who need to be changed first. Careness to minimize plastic pollution should be running in our blood. Reducing the daily life of plastics, which are plastic bags, plastic cups, plastic spoons. Instead of using these plastic utensils, why don't we focus on using thermos instead of plastic cups? Instead of plastic bag, why don't we use cloth bags, right? These are few factors that could stop these CO2 emissions that goes into our atmosphere and causes or lead to the plastic pollutions or the air pollutions. Imagine 1.5 kilograms of waste are produced by each and every individual every single day. And the total population of Thailand is around 70 million. It just fears me to just even calculate the amount of plastic pollution just produced by Thailand only. It's a lot. Stand up, ASEAN student. It is our time to bring changes. It is our time to show or be a role model for the others to see. Get up. Until you don't make it a habit, you won't really change the surrounding environment that you're living. Good luck, and please be representative of the others. It is our time. Thank you.
ค่ะแล้วก็สาวคนสุดท้ายของเรานะคะเมธิกาเรืองอุไรนะคะจากคณะมนุษยศาสตร์และประยุกต์ศิลป์มหาวิทยาลัยหอการค้าไทยค่ะ
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Methika Runglai. Plastic is easy to find to use, right? And after we use it, where does it go? During the past 2 years, 2 millions, or about 20 square feet of containers of plastic waste have been imported and produced in ASEAN. Many countries in ASEAN have most of plastic waste. And back to the question, where does plastic go? Plastic waste have launched into the ocean around the world and had caused and destroyed our sea turtles, whales, and fish. That fish is one of our food. Therefore, these wastes have affected our ecosystems, our health, and it can also cause the climate change. The leaders of ASEAN discussed in the meeting that how can we deal with this plastic waste. But after the meeting, did they really take action to solve this problem? Nothing has changed yet. As we are students in ASEAN, we can wait the leader to solve this problem. We need to start by ourselves from now. We can start by reducing the use of plastic items. We can use cloth bags. We can use non-plastic straws. As the role of ASEAN students, we need to work together to resolve this problem. Small actions can make differences. Each and every one of us counts in this issue. Thank you.
ขอบคุณนะคะครบทุกคนใช่ไหมมีใครหลงเหลือหรือเปล่า นะคะก็ตอนนี้เนี่ยทั้ง 12 คนนะคะได้กล่าวสุนทรพจน์แล้วนะคะทุกคนใช้เวลาได้ดีใช่ไหมคะพี่พีทที่จับเวลานะคะประมาณ3 นาทีเกินไหมเกินบ้างนะคะก็ไม่เป็นไรนะคะถือว่าตลอด3 วันนี้นะคะที่เราได้มาทำกิจกรรมร่วมกันนะคะสิ่งที่มากไปกว่าการที่เราจะบอกว่าโอเคเราจะเข้ารอบไปสู่รอบชิงชนะเลิศแล้วก็ไปที่อินโดนีเซียหรือว่าที่ศรีลังกานะคะมากไปกว่านั้นก็เชื่อว่าข้อ1เลยทุกคนได้เพื่อนใหม่ต่างสถาบันเป็นเครือข่ายผู้นำนิสิตนักศึกษารุ่นใหม่นะคะที่จะไปช่วยกันคิดนะคะช่วยกันแก้ไขมีอะไรมีประเด็นอะไรเราต้องพูดออกมาอย่าเก็บไว้ในใจ speak out นะคะพูดออกมานะคะแล้วเราก็จะทำให้การเปลี่ยนแปลงและทุกปัญหามันแก้ไขได้นะคะทีนี้วันนี้นะคะอยากจะฟังคอมเมนต์นิดนึงไหมคะในภาพรวมนะคะสักหน่อยนะคะขอเชิญคุณโรสลินนะคะในภาพรวมให้กำลังใจน้องๆหน่อยนะคะว่าเป็นอย่างไรบ้างขอเชิญด้านหน้าค่ะ
ก็อยากจะสรุปนะคะการพูดวันนี้ speech ของทุกคนนะคะก็น่าประทับใจจากประสบการณ์ที่เราใช้เวลาด้วยกันหลายวันนะคะก็สำหรับโค้ชเนี่ยรู้สึกภูมิใจทุกคนนะคะเห็นทุกคนได้พัฒนาทั้ง strength ทั้ง weakness นะคะที่เราชี้แจงกันแล้วก็สร้างความมั่นใจแล้วก็ polish คือขัดเกลาความสามารถของทุกคนรู้สึกจากสปีชวันนี้นะคะทุกคนได้พูดให้เต็มที่แล้วก็พลังเต็มที่ so in other words translating to English very proud of everyone for all of your speeches today we spent a very intensive time together having both fun and also engaging in your strengths and weaknesses and polishing your speech skills and so not only did the coach have fun? But I hope everybody also had a good time and learned a lot. And today, I hope everybody had a great experience as well. It's not about the competition alone. It's about the message, and it's about improving yourself and having a great time. And of course, networking, making new friends. Thank you very much.
ต้องปรบมือให้ตัวเองนะคะแล้วก็เราจะไม่บอกผลตอนนี้หรอกเพราะเราต้องไปประชุมนะคะมีท่านคณะกรรมการที่ดูจากทาง Facebook Live ด้วยนะคะแต่ว่าวันนี้เราจะกลับบ้านไปนะคะพักผ่อนใจคิดถึงเพื่อนแล้ววันพรุ่งนี้นะคะติดตามประกาศผลนะคะทางหน้า Facebook นะคะแล้วก็เว็บไซต์ของมหาวิทยาลัยรังสิตด้วยนะคะก็เตรียมตัวมาดีก็มั่นใจไปได้นะคะแล้วก็ข้อผิดพลาดประการใดถ้าเราได้ไปต่อโค้ชทั้งสองก็จะช่วยพัฒนาต่อไปวันนี้ต้องขอบพระคุณนะคะท่านอาจารย์กฤษนะคะอาจารย์บอยที่มาช่วยนะคะอยู่ในวันนี้ทีมโค้ชทุกคนแล้วก็น้องๆนักศึกษาทุกคนปรบมือให้กับตัวเองอีกครั้งแล้วก็ขอบคุณมากค่ะ